You are staring at a glowing interface, typing your personal details into a form, trusting a website to protect the people you care about most. It is a completely natural instinct to pause right there. When your family's future is on the line, hesitation is a survival trait. Buying a temporary subscription or a physical product online carries minimal risk, but securing a binding financial safety net that needs to endure for decades is an entirely different category of commitment. You need to know exactly who is sitting on the other side of that digital transaction. How do we verify they actually have the financial endurance to stick around? True peace of mind requires looking past the clean website design. Instead, we have to systematically peel back the screen and examine the actual structural entities holding the money. The first layer behind the user experience is Ethos Technologies. They operate as one of the most respected digital protection platforms in North America. Their stated mission is making high-quality protection directly accessible to everyday families. They have already facilitated coverage for millions of people by acting as a secure digital bridge. The central Ethos node locks into massive pillars representing heavyweight backers. The first pillar's branching timelines show the historical growth of Sequoia Capital, early investors in Apple and Google. The second illuminated pillar's expanding rings signify the massive global scale of the SoftBank Vision Fund. For a consumer, bringing in elite capital guarantees intense financial oversight, strict operational discipline, and long-term commitment to innovation. These recognizable financial giants serve as the ultimate structural proof. The system is engineered to weather any market turbulence and built to last. If we move past the investors, we find the deepest layer of the architecture, the actual insurance carriers. These are the companies holding the risk, issuing your policy, and physically paying out the claims. This network grid maps a curated system of over 25 distinct nodes, representing A-rated insurance carriers audited for elite financial strength. Watch as these nodes morph into an upward trending chart, visualizing absolute claims-paying reliability and decades of unbroken performance. None of these carriers operate in a vacuum. They function under rigorous, continuous scrutiny and strict institutional oversight boards. To confirm the external integrity of this system, we measure the regulatory gauntlet the platform has successfully navigated to earn its operating licenses. This vector map illuminates their massive licensed footprint. The approved coverage zones include all 50 U.S. states, Puerto Rico, Canada, the U.S. Virgin Islands, and several key international markets. Passing strict regulatory muster across all those diverse legal jurisdictions proves this is a globally reliable, tested fortress. Bring your focus back up from that deep institutional infrastructure to the surface layer, back to your living room. That heavy back-end architecture is exactly what allows your personal journey to remain completely frictionless. The consumer experience is simple, fast, and totally transparent. Because of highly encrypted data handling and modern underwriting practices, you can move through a streamlined application that frequently requires zero medical exams. You get an effortless modern interface today because a massive rigid architecture is quietly supporting it from beneath. The elite institutional investors, the network of A-rated carriers, the global licensing footprint, all of this structure exists to create an unbreakable safety net for an everyday family. You never have to guess who is operating behind the screen. You can log off with absolute confidence, knowing your family's future is guarded by world-class institutions, possessing the unwavering strength to stand behind their promises.